Hello engineers, today we are going to discuss about the header cookies. Header cookies, query parameter or path parameter. It is very important or very basic topic. If you are the manual API tester or API, you have performed the API testing on the Postman or any other tool also. So you should be aware how we can, if we talking about if we're talking about like on a web page, let's suppose it is your web page where you are clicking on element and open your DOM file or inspect your web page, then you will see lot of the events or lot of the network call is coming. You will click on the status, so you will see 200 status code. If that event is failed, you will 400 or the for around the any status code around the 400. You will see the properties are there, see the header, you will see all the details in the in DOM or in the network call. Okay. Come to the on the practical wise of the API testing perspective. Header. What is header? Header is header are the key value pairs sent with the request response to provide metadata. Header are the key value pairs with the request and response to provide metadata. Okay, my key values, like if you have seen the content type, that value is the application session. We use this key value in the response as well as the request also. That means we are accepting the JSON data. Authorization, this is also key. There we provide the where token or auth1, or we can say credential also in the rest assured term. Type of the header. Type of the header, there is the two type, request header or response header. Is the request header. Request header is used to send information to server because it is the request header. So what kind of the key value we will use? Content type, accept, authorization, user agent. I will write there. Content type, accept, authorization, and user agent. Okay, this is for what you are sending and what response you want. Authorization is the credential or authentication, and the client detail. This is the user agent. Okay, response header. Response header, server send back information like data, server, content time, set cookies. This is the request header. I will write there. Data. I will show you okay, what the kind of data response we get from the server. Type and set cookies. And rest assured, in the term of the rest assured, how we can, I will show you my. So you can see this is the already I have discussed, I think, in the previous lecture where this is the given. This is the parameter we are providing. Let's suppose now you don't need to know about all the terms. I just showing you and telling about the response, right? So if you see, this is the response back. What we are doing, we are requesting the get method, or we are sending the get method. We are fetching the data from the server. Okay, so status code is 200. Status code is 200. Okay, and this is the date which we are getting content type. This is the which we are accepting, and the connection HTTP response. Sorry, connection between keep alive till the task or whatever we want to is response we get till the session was alive. Some of the time you when you will work on the scene, you will see a lot of kind of the connection. Sorry, you will see the different things like the session is alive, session is disconnected, or the kind of there are so many things. Okay. So here you can see this is the response which we are getting according to the ID. That's why it's filter out only give a specific user, a specific one user, a specific one data response. Okay. And then there is inside header. Already you can see there we have added header content type application JSON. So we are getting one thing already I have observed in this URL already data on the server that is in the JSON format. Sorry, if it is XML, then we should use the header is content type application JSON. So it will, what will happen? It will change the data XML JSON. Then it will give response in the JSON. It will help. But already data on the server is the JSON format. It is if we don't use the this header, so it will work. Okay. So how what we can do? We can print this header on the console also. There are so many things we can perform. Okay. Then cookies session login. So there is the cookies cache control. This is the maximum is 43200. This is the cache we are getting. Then expiry -1. This is the there are so many things you can see. Okay. Then come to the cookies. Cookies are the small values stored in by client and used to maintain the session. Like this communication, maintain the session. So we use this. So here, the cookies in the website which we are using, there is no cookies. So we are not. If let's suppose if I want to print this cookies, so we will not get. We will not able to print this cookies. So if let's suppose let's try to print. And then click on this one. Then what we have need to do? We have need to start it. Get cookies. Let's choose it. Print error. Delete arguments. Now we are trying to do. Yeah, you can see on the get cookies we are not getting anything on the console. That means there is no cookies is there, so that's why we are not getting. If anything is there, so we will get on the console. So I'm just telling you, this is the way we can get a cookies. We can print on the console. You can see on the console in the sorry response on the console. This is the way we will implement it in the next lecture. Come to the 2 points are there, very basic. First, the query most common for filtering or pagination or searching something. Pagination. They after an URL and used for filtering or searching on backpage. So example, this is HTTP. I will give you HTTPS google.com. Then search question mark. Then page. This is the this is the very say and limit equal to and if you say is the pagination, you can add the end limit because this word is a query. Query is that we are writing in the query format. A is equal to end limit. So we can add and so what the purpose we are using for the pagination, searching, filtering or sorting, anything. This is the URL is already we have mentioned like that. So you can validate. You how you can validate? How you can validate? Let's suppose the page. If anything else, so how you can? If you in the URL you are adding page equal to 2 in then section inside the then first you will verify the status code is 200 and body page equal to 2. Okay, like that. On the path parameter, path param, what are the path param? Path param are the part of the URL part itself. Path, like URL and users and this is the path. This is the path param. HTTP dot users path parameter है ना get specified resource ID and resource by ID. In this ID, we can update, we can delete, or we can delete a specific resource, update a specific resource. We can order specific, and we can add specific one. Okay, so get, put, or delete. We can use like fetch, or we can update. We can delete by only ID specific one. Where we will put this ID here in this section. Okay, so this is the example which you have seen on the there. We are doing the same way. Like path parameter is 1, query parameter page equal to 1, and this ID path parameter ID we are passing in the URL, and this is the URL with path parameter. Okay, not a query. This is the path parameter, and we are getting the response. If I remove this, then I remove this like that. So we click on this one. Behalf of this ID of specific resource we fetch. Use the code. We have need if we want to update the specific resource, we have need to change in the body. The title we have need to change. We can do or if we specific resource, then yeah, you can see the particular resource has been deleted now. Okay, so in the beautiful way we can perform get put delete for the specific resource. Okay, so I will recap again. Query parameter filter out or searching on the web page. Path parameter we identify something. Query parameter after the question mark in the URL. This is the query parameter. Path parameter after the this is the forward select user forward select to the specific identify the specific resource. Okay. Yeah, this is about the content, and now we will discuss later about the JSON XML in the next lecture. What is